experience in person. Because for us, submarines and Eagle Scouts have a proud history together through the Eagle Scout, former Admiral Eugene Lucky Flucky from World War II. He was an Eagle Scout himself. And they do some crazy things, and his craziest one was sinking a train in World War II. They actually, it's something that never gets shown in any of the history books because what happened basically a couple weeks after was that we dropped the bombs on Japan. But he actually had sent 8 men ashore on Japan's mainland after observing a train that they were suspect was carrying munitions and supplies during the war. And they sent them. So basically, they sent a group of men aboard ashore. Some of them were scouts, so they had basically the idea of they could survive on the land if they need to be left behind. There was only one gentleman actually who was married, but he was the one who had to set the charge for the scuttling bomb. They were crafty too. They created picks and shovels from the deck plates of the submarine that they were serving on board, which was the USS Barb. So on a moonless July night, thankfully for a lot of cloud cover, they crept up shore and sent the 8 men ashore on a small boat. Well, they crept up to the bridge itself and had set the charges. They even went by a sentry tower, but the guard was asleep. Yeah, it was interesting. A lot of fortunes there.
Yeah.
They had set the charge, and as they were rowing back to shore, brought back to the boat, Flucky had brought the Barb in even closer, so they had a better chance of getting on board. Down comes another train, and they hit the contacts on the bridge, and a 16-car munitions train went up into the night sky. His wanted item was to submarine fleet at Pacific was say assault train sank Sing. So yeah, it's something that we like to regale. It's something that we also try to regale, especially at the West End Fair. I don't know that many have come down and seen our float down there, but we like to talk about submarine histories and everything else. Again, Flucky was an Eagle Scout. He was also one of the seven original Eagle Scouts that were awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Wow.
His was actually one of the few where he was actually alive at the time. In this package is also what we call the parallel paths to Eagle Scouts. So submarine service and and earning the Dolphins is just as arduous task as it was for you to go from Cub Scouts all the way to an Eagle Scout. So, our certificate, presented by the United States Submarine Veterans Pocono Base in recognition of outstanding achievement to John Richard Pomeroy. By completing the arduous task required to receive your Eagle Scout Award, you have demonstrated the qualities of leadership, honor, and devotion to duty, and patriotism that place you head and shoulders above many young men and women today. By adopting the high code of ethics necessary to obtain the Eagle Scout Award, you have made the Scout Oath and the Scout Law a part of your everyday life. You have set an example for other young Americans and made your parents, family, and educators proud. Presented to you unto you by USSVI Pocono Base this day, the 16th of December. I have signed in for our base commander because this was sort of a last-minute deal. So our base commander is Robert L. Smith, no relation. So, congratulations again.